In this episode, I will show you a simple way to analyze your costs in order to know if you are spending too much in certain areas of your business. This will also help you create a simple way to set goals and create a financial plan in order to increase profitability. Stay tuned to analyze your costs like a pro.
Welcome to this episode of How to Gain Financial Peace of Mind in Your Business with your host, CPA Kelvin Kemp.
The first step is to go to your quick bookkeeping software such as QuickBooks and print out an income statement, also known as a profit and loss. The profit and loss summarizes your income and expenses for a month or a year. The bottom line, or net income, is income minus expenses. Next, divide net income by total income. The result is your profit margin. Next, take 100% minus your profit margin to get your total expense percentage. The next thing I want you to do is separate your expenses or cost, they are used interchangeably in this case, into direct costs and overhead costs. If your company is a restaurant, for example, your direct costs would be the cost of the food and the labor it took to prepare and serve the meals, while overhead costs would be rent, utilities, supplies, insurance, etc. In a construction business, the direct cost would be the cost of the materials used and the labor it took to build a house, while the overhead costs would be fuel, insurance, auto expenses, shop rent, etc. Overhead costs can also be calculated as total cost minus direct cost. After you separate your expenses or costs into direct and overhead cost, you can divide the direct cost by total income to get your direct cost percentage, and divide your overhead costs by total income to get your overhead cost percentage. Now that you have your percentages, you need to set goals as optimal percentages of income. For instance, say your goal is to have direct costs be 60% of income and overhead costs to be 20% of income, therefore leaving 20% of income as profit. This enables you to compare your actual percentages to your goals to determine where you are overspending or underspending. For example, if we actually spent 70% of income on direct cost instead of 60%, then you need to look into why that happened. Or if you spent 30% on overhead instead of 20%, then that needs to be looked into. So it helps give you an area of cost to focus on instead of many. These goals or optimal percentages also help you create a simple financial plan and forecast for your business. I will elaborate on this in the next episode. If you would like to learn more about this, please contact me at 402-521-0043 or visit my website at thinkaboutyourbiz.com. May the financial peace be with you.
Thank you for watching How to Gain Financial Peace of Mind in Your Business. To learn more about Kelvin, the original Think Accountant, visit thinkaboutyourbiz.com. Also, browse the other shows found on this Biz TV Shows network.